New York City, USA 9 p.m. A thick blanket of darkness hung over New York City, making the night feel far heavier than usual. Even the city lights seemed unable to chase away the uneasy feeling in the air. A black SUV moved quietly through the streets of Manhattan. In the back seat sat Vincent Carter, a 37-year-old paranormal investigator and ordained Catholic priest. He stood about 6 feet, 183 cm tall with a solid, athletic build. Streaks of gray had begun to appear in his short dark hair, making him look older than his age. His neatly trimmed beard and mustache framed a sharp, weathered face. Deep brown eyes, marked by years of confronting the unexplained, rarely revealed emotion. Dressed in a black clerical suit beneath a long overcoat, he carried himself with the calm confidence of a man who had seen things most people would never believe. His phone vibrated. Without taking his eyes off the rain-streaked window, Vincent answered. "Hello, Mark." On the other end, the nervous voice of Mark Reynolds filled the silence. Vincent had just spent the evening helping Mark's family after his teenage daughter experienced what appeared to be a violent demonic attack. "Father, she's still asleep." "Don't worry," Vincent replied calmly. "She hasn't had a proper night's sleep in almost a week. Her body needs the rest. Is Sister Mary still there with your family?" "Yes, Father, she's here." "Good, stay calm. Everything should be much better by tomorrow morning. Keep praying and call me if anything changes." "Thank you, Father." The call ended just as the SUV pulled through the iron gates of Vincent's family home in a quiet neighborhood on Staten Island. The security guard opened the gate and the driver parked in the driveway. "Have a good night, Father," the driver said. "You too?" Vincent stepped out and walked inside. His father, Kennedy Carter, 60 years old, sat comfortably in the living room reading the morning newspaper he had forgotten to finish. His silver hair was neatly combed, thin-framed reading glasses rested on his nose, and his clean-shaven face gave him the appearance of a disciplined retired military officer. "Hi, Dad." Kennedy looked up and smiled. "Long day?" Before Vincent could answer, his mother, Salome Carter, called from the couch without taking her eyes off the television. She was watching the Polish drama To Kill a Priest, 1988. "I made your favorite bread and cheese omelet. It's on the kitchen table." "Thanks, Mom." Salome, now in her late 50s, wore her gray hair tied back in a loose bun. Fine lines on her face reflected years of kindness and quiet strength. Vincent carried his coat to his bedroom, removed his clerical clothes, wrapped a towel around his waist, and walked into the bathroom. A few seconds later, the bathroom door clicked shut. Outside the house, someone stood hidden behind the trees. Only two cold, unblinking eyes could be seen through the long strands of dark hair covering the person's face. They were watching the house, watching Vincent. Several minutes passed, then, a strange noise echoed from the bathroom. Kennedy frowned. "Vincent?" No answer. He assumed his son hadn't heard him and returned to reading. 45 minutes passed. Vincent still hadn't come out. A growing feeling of unease settled in Kennedy's chest. He slowly walked down the hallway and knocked on the bathroom door. "Vincent?" Silence. He reached for the doorknob. It wasn't locked. The door creaked open. Kennedy froze. His eyes widened in horror. Vincent lay motionless on the bathroom floor. His body was cold. There was no movement, no response. The renowned paranormal investigator was dead.